Hello my dear students, welcome again to my YouTube channel SVP Class. I am your lecturer Mrs. Sabina Pathan, always ready to impart deep understanding and knowledge of our OCM subject. Dear students, in the earlier video we have studied Introduction of Henry Fayol's Administration Theory of Management. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss 14 principles given by Henry Fayol with the more effective way. Do watch the entire video for clear understanding of the topic. The 14 principles of management are as follows. First one, division of work. Second, authority and responsibility. Next, discipline. Fourth one, unity of command. Fifth, direction. Next, subordination of individual interest to organizational interest. Seventh, centralization. Next, remuneration. Scalar chain. Order. Equity. Stability of tenure. Initiative. And last one, esprit de corps, that is teamwork. Now, let us study all the principles in detail. First one is principle of division of work. The work is divided into different kinds such as technical, financial, commercial, security operations, accounting, and managerial. Work should be assigned to employees as per their qualities and capabilities. It also helps in improving efficiency and expertise of employees, which ultimately turns into expected productivity level. Now students, what this point says here, total work should be divided among employees based on their expertise, skill and knowledge in their respective department. In a big organization, there are different departments, and based on the capabilities and knowledge in the respective department, the employees are appointed to increase their efficiency level and to improve productivity level of the organization as well. And this division of work leads to specialization because expert and experienced employees are working in each and every department of the organization. So of course it leads to specialization. Now second point is principle of authority and responsibility. Authority is the right to take decisions. It is necessary to get the things done appropriately from subordinates. Authority always comes with responsibility. Manager should have proper authorities to take managerial decisions on his own in respect to the goal. Here, authority and responsibility are one of two most important component for smooth functioning of business. Authority means the power or right to give orders or right to take decisions. In the organization, manager has the authority to take effective managerial decisions to achieve organizational goal. But there must be a balance between authority and responsibility. See, for example, in the chain of superior and subordinate, if a superior has right to give instruction to his subordinate, then it is also responsibility of superior itself to make the work done from its subordinate within a given time. So this authority and responsibility goes hand in hand. There must be balance between these two. Third one is principle of discipline. Employees must obey and respect the rules that govern the organization. Discipline helps to achieve the goals in the organization and results of effective leadership as well. There must be a clear understanding between the management and workers regarding the organization's rules. Basic discipline should be observed at all levels of management. See, in the organization, if all the activities will be performed in a very disciplined way or by following the rules, then the goals can be achieved easily. Here, it is the responsibility of management to make the employees aware about the rules of the organization. And it is the duty of employees also, they must obey and respect the rules framed by the organization. And the basic discipline should not only for the lower level of employees, but it should be for all the levels of management, whether it is a top level, middle level and lower level management. Discipline should be there at each and every level of the organization. Fourth one is principle of unity of command. Command means to give orders, to give instructions to the employees. See here, each member of organization should receive orders from only one superior. This principle helps in managing conflicts and solving disputes among people in organization and helps in avoiding confusion as well. If an employee receives commands from more than one authority, he will get confused and will not be able to take decision about whose order should be followed. Each employee should know his immediate superior and should receive orders from him only. Here, in an organization, the employees must receive order only from one superior. If they will get order from more than one superior, then they may get confused, like to whom we have to follow, they will get confused. Now see in this picture, right approach, one superior commanding his subordinate, and wrong approach is two superiors are there and they are commanding their subordinate, which make them confused to whom we have to follow. So see this picture here, there is only one superior and number of subordinates who are following him. So there must be a unity of command. Fifth principle is principle of direction. There should be one head and one plan in every organization. Each group in the organization should have the same objective and the group should be directed by one manager using single plan. Here it means that there should be one plan for a group of activities having similar objective. सारे एम्प्लॉइज का एक ही और सेम ऑब्जेक्टिव होना चाहिए and with the help of one single plan, manager should direct the employees. Sixth principle is principle of subordination of individual interest to organizational interest. According to this principle, the interest of an individual must be given less importance than the interest of an organization. While taking decision in the organization, the manager should always consider the interest of the whole group rather than interest of a single employee. Here, manager must try to combine the individual goal with the organizational goal in such a manner so that both the objectives are accomplished with efficiency. And if a manager wants to take a decision, then he must think about the organization first and then about the individual. Each and every employee in the organization should work to attain organizational goal. For example, in every game, the players are always thinking about winning the match as a team rather than their individual records. In the same way, in organization, everyone should work as a team to lead their organization in a modern competitive business world. Seventh is principle of centralization. Centralization refers to the concentration of powers and authorities. In some organizations, this power is vested in one hand or few hands. This situation occurs in the small organizations. But if the organization is large, then there is a decentralization of the power or authority. There must be a proper balance between centralization and decentralization in the organization. See here, when the power to take decisions rest with the top management only, it is called as centralization. That is, if only top level employees, board of directors and CEOs, they are taking decisions, then it is centralization. But if the organization is large, then there is decentralization of authority. That means some authorities are given to the lower or middle level employees. This will help to reduce the burden on the top management and facilitates proper functioning of the organization. Now next principle is principle of remuneration. Appropriate remuneration to staff or employees is the principle to keep them satisfied financially as well as retain them for a long span of time within the organization. The fair remuneration affects on the productivity and efficiency level in total. Students, remuneration means money paid for work or service. It is in the form of salary or wages. Salaries are to be paid monthly and wages are to be paid daily. Now, through this principle, what Fayol wants to say here is, organization should keep the employees satisfied by giving them good salary package, so that employees will live in an organization for a longer time. Even attractive salary helps to improve the efficiency level of the employees and organization as well. But the remuneration should be fixed by taking into consideration the skill, expertise, knowledge, tenure, cost of living, market trend, profitability of organization, etc. Ninth principle is principle of scalar chain. Scalar chain means hierarchy of authority from the top level to the lower level for the purpose of communication. It means it is a chain of all supervisors from the top management to the persons working in the lowest level. Traditionally, organizations used to frame large scalar chain, which is time consuming. You know, students, there must be a clear line of communication is very important in an organization from top level to lower level to achieve its objective. You can see in this diagram, it is a large scalar chain of communication which is not complicated, but it is time consuming. Even it leads to delay in decision making process. For avoiding this longer chain and to take speedy decision, cross communication or direct communication is followed by various organizations, which is known as gangplank. As you can see in this diagram, gangplank helps in shortening the route of communication. For example, in case of urgency, or if any worker has any problem, he can directly communicate with the manager for solving his problem. So basically, gangplank, it is a way of direct communication which helps to make the decisions more speedy, and it is less time consuming. 10th principle is principle of order. Dear students, here the word order does not mean any command. It means right arrangement of things and activities. See, this principle is based on a place for everything and everything in its place. Human resources and materials should be in the right place at the right time for maximum efficiency. This principle focuses on the proper utilization of physical and human resources. It means in every organization there should be a fixed place for everything to facilitate smooth working and avoid wastage of resources. If an order is maintained for all physical and human resources, it leads to efficiency and effectiveness of the organization. Now, next principle is principle of equity. Equity means being fair and impartial with the employees. Management should be fair as well as friendly to the subordinates. There should not be any discrimination between the employees. It is also suggested that the remuneration should not depend on the department but at the level on which subordinates are working. Thus, equity will help in avoiding conflicts in the organization. See, there should be a friendly atmosphere in the organization. There should not be any discrimination or partiality between employees. All the employees should be treated equally, which helps to reduce the conflicts in the organization. 12th one is principle of stability of tenure. Stability means no frequent change. Employees should retain in the organization for a longer time. Job security should be provided to employees. See, at the time of recruitment of employees, the management should assure them about stability of tenure or job security. It means in an organization, whenever an employee is appointed for a job, he or she should not be removed from their position frequently. Job security should be there, because insecurity in job always affect the efficiency of employees adversely, whereas job security minimizes employee turnover ratio. See, if an employee feels secure at his job, then he will contribute his maximum capability and will work more efficiently for the organization. Now, next principle is principle of initiative. Initiative refers to volunteering to do the work in an innovative way. The freedom to think and work on new ideas encourages employees to take initiative while working on given tasks. This initiative should be welcomed by the manager, including thorough discussion on those new ideas which help in creating healthy organizational culture. Here, Fayol believed that employees should be motivated to come forward and express their opinion or suggest new ideas or should suggest more convenient methods of work. This principle also make the working environment more interesting, more cooperative and more effective. And last principle is principle of esprit de corps, that is teamwork. In an organization, each and every employee from the top level to lower level, everyone should work unitedly to achieve the objective, because union is strength. Running any organization is a group activity, and human resources are the valuable asset of the organization. See, all the efficient employees are the most valuable or required source of the organization. If all employees are working as a union and with mutual trust, the difficulties can be solved quickly. Therefore, as a leader, manager should create a spirit of teamwork and understanding among employees to achieve organizational goal easily. Here again, manager is responsible to create a team spirit among employees to make healthy atmosphere in the organization, good understanding between the management and employees. All this leads to achieve the goal of the organization easily, because in unity there is a strength. Dear students, I hope you are clear with the all 14 principles given by Henry Fayol. I have shared a link in the description box. You just have to click on the link and solve the question based on this topic, and you will get immediate score of your test. If you think this video is helpful for you, then do not forget to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel SVP Class. Thank you and stay connected with me for more videos.